Why, hello, everyone. How you guys doing this evening? Hello, Octobot. Hello, Pika the Pro. Hello, Rainbows. Hello, Agent A. Hello, Talking Ant. Hello, Sadef. How you guys doing? How you guys doing this evening? Hello. Hi, Milklu. How you guys doing? Oh, thank you. It's actually, I don't have it here anymore because I actually put the box away because I didn't want to get ruined by it sitting on my desk. But, yeah, this is the, what was it? It was the coconut, tint that came with the Animal Crossing collection from ColourPop. So yeah, it's a really nice color. I like the darker colors. Also wearing the not the Isabelle, the Labelle eyeshadow. I have the Flower Power blush, and I tried to make a heart here that kind of looks cute, but I kind of failed at it. So yeah, now we just have a very failed heart on my cheek. And it's gonna stay like that. I mean, I think it looks too bad, but at the same time, could have done a lot better with it. How are you guys doing? I'm nervous, but really nervous. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I have wave of nervousness that I can't control as well, where it's just bad. But it's okay, Sada. If you can get through it, I know you can. Hi, Harry. How you doing? First stream? No, Sada has been here for a while. Alright, let's do 3 rounds of public matches, and then we'll move on to some private. Let's go. There we go. Flat arena. Uh-oh. Whoops. Catch you later. GG with that name. GG with that name. Alright, let's go. How's my day been? It's been good. It's been good. Let's go. How would you do that, my friend? Hey, Space Flowflake, how you doing? I'm your dad. Oh, that's okay, Dusty. Hopefully you have fun with your friends. Yeah, how you guys doing today? What were you guys up to today? I'm streaming Animal Crossing this week for Coffee Shop Games. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick with Animal Crossing for because I kind of want to give Forager a break. But yeah, we're playing Animal Crossing this week, and so far it's been good. I think later on, maybe tomorrow we'll stick to the villager hunting though. I was just doing a mix of things today. Alright, let's go. Can you guys believe it's been a year? I think a year, yeah, since Animal Crossing got released initially. Very weird. Hi, Botanist. How you doing? By the way, if you haven't checked out Botanist yet, go check them out. They are amazing. They are lots of fun. I love hanging out in their streams. Go check them out. How you doing, Botanist? There you go. There's Botanist links if you want to check them out. They are amazing. Nice. Botanist, I thought you were streaming. Migraine stopped. Oh, that makes sense. Unfortunately, no, I can't program that quite yet because I haven't figured it out yet. How to do that. So, yeah, it's not doing it quite yet, Milkloop, but we will get there, I promise you. Feel better, botanist. I hope you do feel better. Migraines suck. No, the raid thing's working a little bit. Not exactly the way I would want it to work, but the raid's working a little bit, but not quite that level of stuff. Sounds good, botanist. No, Sadef, we're not doing 1v1s tonight. Those are reserved for special events. So, if we're going to be doing something special, that's when they're going to be used. Maybe when we hit 2K followers, I will do another 1v1. Dedicated to the Storm Edition? Yeah, no, that's because Rainmaker is going to be in circulation when I do solo queue. And it's Loki Grinds tonight, so... Congratulations, Mistakable! Congratulations! Yes! Oh, Mistakable! Hey, Octobot, nice! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Nope, got splattered by Rena. Got splattered by Rena. Is that... Yeah, that's you, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I've been terrible lately about noticing people join the game. Yay! Everyone hype in chat! Hype in chat for, Mistakable. Well, yeah, but it goes back into circulation at 9, which is when we're gonna be doing, when I'm going to be doing solo queue. So it changes every once in a while, and it should be back in... Unless I read it wrong. I could have read it wrong. In which case, we'll find out. Either way. Hype and Mistakable. Enjoy those ranks. Indeed, enjoy those ranks. I'm S-rank in 2 modes, and so close to losing them, it's not even funny. I am really happy with them, though. Let's go! Let's go! Let's get this done. Let's see what's going on here. Thanks, I'll try not to lose them. I don't think you will, to be honest with you, Mistakable. You're a good player. You're a pretty good player. Let's go. Oh, is Harry also in here? Ah, I think Harry's also in here. Nice. All right, one more match in public lobbies, and then we'll be moving on to private lobbies. But now, I have to check something, because now I'm paranoid. GG, everyone. GG, GG. Rank. Yeah, it should be Rainmaker. Should be Rainmaker when I get onto solo queue. I paranoid I'm Inkley. Nice to meet you, Inkley. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel there. Oh, by the way, happy Mario Day today. I forgot to say in the morning streams, but happy Mario Day today. Slow clap for the dad joke. Best of all, dad joke. I love dad jokes. That's also probably my favorite types of jokes. When are your morning streams? 7 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So 7 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do not do them during the weekends because I kind of think at that point I should sleep in. You couldn't wake me up on the weekends, to be honest with you. I know what you mean, Inkler. I don't really like Mario too much, but hey, it's still Mario Day. I actually thought about a sarcasm emote before. I don't know if it would be worth it, but it would be funny. I would definitely make it funny, that's for sure. Let's go. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, hey, Harry. Good to see ya. Sorry I splatted ya. There we go. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Well, that was a fail. How much is that area to... Not much, honestly. It probably covered a bit of it up, but... Don't know if that was worth it. Alright, nope. Nice trade, nice trade. GG, my friend, GG. That's a lot of ink saver up. Wow. Want to have Mario mustaches? There's a pair of sunglasses that you could get that makes you have the Mario mustache. I don't know where they're popularly sold, or if they're even sold anymore, but I know they exist. I know they exist. I just realized one team is made of half Inklings and half octopus. Half octolings. That's pretty impressive, honestly. Where it's an Inkling and rank bar. We're not ranked though. Alright, by the way, we're going to be jumping out of the public lobbies after this. So if you want to join in on some private lobbies... Ouch, I fell. If you want to join in on some private lobbies, we're going to be jumping into them right after this. I had a ranked match. Nice. Hopefully it went well. Alright, let's go. GG. GG. Not bad. With Octoling on one team. Nice. Wow, barely too. Barely. We were close. Alright, it's now time for private matches, so if you're in the public lobbies, jump out. Private matches are open to anyone who follows. Exclamation mark join if you want to join. You'll get both the rank code and the turf code, so you can join both of them, neither of them, or one of them. Whatever your choice may be. Alright. That is not the thing I wanted to bring up. Alright. How you doing? Hi. Hi, me. Alright. Boop. Now, before we do anything else here, and before I forget, let's spin the Air Slayer not the Air Slayer weapon wheel, but let's spin the wheel that decide what wheel we're gonna be doing. So what wheel should we use today? Ultra Stamp versus Splashdown versus Bomb Launcher versus Baller. So we're going to be doing that one. Nice. Nice. Sweet. What? Ultra Stamp versus Splashdown versus Bomb Launcher versus Baller. It's basically a lot of the specials. Alright. So, maps that are currently banned, just in case you've forgotten, are Sheldendorf, Dweeb, Kelp Dome, the Battleship, and Camp Triggerfish. I think that's all of them. Let's go. Sounds like a no for me. Actually, honestly, this wheel is actually pretty nice, all things considered. It has a Kenza Octobrush, Blue Max 7, Kenza L3 Nozzlenose, Rapid Blaster. It's actually pretty nice, all things considered. Okay, if I don't adjust that, that's gonna drive me insane. Alright, let's go. Let's go, as Mario would say. Alright, speaking of the wheel, let's do some spins. Octobot, here's a spin for you. Octobot, you get Splatter Shot. So, Octobot, you have to use the Splatter Shot. Octobot, enjoy the Splatter Shot. There you go. Mistakable, here's a spin for you. Mistakable, you get Splat Roller. Mistakable, enjoy the Splat Roller. There you go, Mistakable, the Splat Roller. And Asian 8, here's a spin for you. Asian 8, you get Bamboozler 14 Mark II. So, Asian 8, use the Bamboozler 14 Mark II. That goes out to Asian 8. Let's go. Sweet. Let's go. Rocking the MPU bamboo, yes. Please don't spam the check marks, please. I don't know if other people can hear the check mark being spammed, so please don't spam it, just in case everyone else can hear it. I know some people don't like that sound of it getting spammed, so please don't. Yeah, the noise can be overwhelming if a lot of people do it, so that's why I asked, don't do it. That's legitimately the only reason why I asked, because it can get really overwhelming. Alright, let's go. Turtis versus the Hare. Let's see who wins this one. Let's go. Wait. Ah, no. Weapon request. Tenta Camo Umbrella. Will do. I'll have to do that next round. Honestly, I'll do that next round. And I will be sure to enjoy it to the best of my ability. The best of my ability. Hang on a second. I have to check something real quick. Ooh. Right, but the other team is down. Yeah, indeed. Nice. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, there you go. Face scan's back. Let's jump. Hey, Peach! Welcome back! Welcome back, Peach! Welcome to the evening streams, actually. I think you're a follower that we got this morning, so welcome to the evening stream, your very first evening stream. Yes, this is where we play Splatoon and we do some crazy shenanigans. We actually have a lot of things they can do here for Splatoon, such as the Air Slayer weapon wheel. I'm going to advertising mode because I want people to use these features. The Air Slayer weapon wheel challenge. We spin a wheel for you and you get a random weapon that you have to use. Well, you don't technically have to use it, but you waste your points if you don't, so. As for other things you can do, if you don't want to spin the wheel on the stream, because it will cover up part of the stream, during the weapon selection part of the setting up the round, then you can do ! Air Slayer in the chat and you'll get a much smaller wheel but a random weapon nonetheless. What else? What else? There's also the weapon request that you can force me to use any weapon you want using channel points, which is fun. There's lots of things you can do. I took some screenshot while I was on your island this morning. Nice, nice. Hopefully you got some nice screenshots. And hopefully my island was photogenic. Oh, happy birthday to this dude. Happy birthday to whoever that is. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Nice. GG. GG, everyone. GG Arrow. Okay, I'll do that after the tent umbrellas, because I think the tent umbrellas came first. GG. GG, everyone. There we go. Alright, Tanta Camo Umbrella. Okay, I think that's the one. Oh, SO Weapon World Challenge, let's go! Octobot. Here's a spin for you, Octobot, you get Luna Blaster! So Octobot, I hope you enjoyed the Luna Blaster. That goes out to Octobot. Octobot, Luna Blaster. Makomar? Will do, will do. I don't think Makomar is banned yet. Oh, that is such a cool GG, Octobot. That's a really cool GG, I like it. Where Were We Chilling is not banned. But keep in mind that if you banned a Splatfest map, it will only be banned for half the stream. Or half the Splatoon section of the stream. Wait, did the capture card do something bad? Hi Airslayer, how you doing? Okay, I watched your channel trailer. Oh gosh. Honestly, that thing was kind of thrown together before I like did a face reveal. I think that thing was thrown together at like below 800 followers, which is a bit insane to me. By the way, thank you again to Airslayer for supplying the clips for that channel trailer. That was a lot of fun. I might need to make a new one, honestly, because I've changed my contact. I didn't mean to laugh. I meant to wave. I mean, I just assumed you were laughing at my channel trailer. By the way, if you guys want to join in and you're a follower, !join, you'll be able to get both of the codes in your whispers. If you can't redeem whispers, then unfortunately you won't be able to join. Why does Marina not roast Pearl? Honestly, talking at my... That was... How do I explain this? I talk differently when I don't have to be on stream. Like, Milka can tell you how I talk when I'm not on stream. I'll admit I'm kind of lazy about it, and I think that's the closest thing anyone will ever get to seeing that side of me in terms of like streaming. So yeah. It also doesn't help that I wasn't fully sure what I wanted to say in that channel trailer at all. What, the talking thing? Honestly, the hardest thing for me about streaming is the talking. Which is hilarious to me because you think if you streamed it would be easy. Nope, I find it actually the most difficult part because of the fact is that speech is not my strong suit. I'll admit that. But I was gonna make that inspiring, but no, I just kind of tried my best to deal with it, and that was about it. Well, that was motivating. Peach. Peach Gaming, exclamation mark join. It's exclamation mark join. There you go. There you go. You should get a whisper from the chatbot. Yeah, talking is a very valuable skill. A skill that I kind of failed at for the longest time in my life. Did it say incorrect? Did you do the first passcode or the second passcode? Because you should get two. If you do the second one, that is for later on. That is for about 34 minutes from now when we're doing ranked. The passcode that you need is the first one, which is the turf code. See you later, Sadef. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Well, that was an interesting challenge. I do know a map got banned. Railway Chilling. So we're banning Railway Chilling, and didn't map get banned for a month? Mako Mart. Mako Mart is now banned for a month. Ooh, bye-bye, Mako Mart. There you go. There you go, Peachy. Alright, let's do some Air Slayer weapon, wheel. Let's do some Air Slayer weapon wheel. If you don't know what it is this thing. I'll spin the wheel for you if you request it, that is. You have to request it. And then, yeah, you'll get a weapon. So this is for Octobot TV. Octobot TV, you get Dapple Doolies. Octobot TV, I hope you enjoy the Dapple Doolies. Octobot TV, Dapple Doolies. Agent 8, here's a spin for you. Kansas Splashhawk Doolies. So Agent 8, I hope you enjoy the Kansas Splashhawk Doolies. There you go. There you go. PG Arrow. Which one's that? Okay. PG Arrow. Oh, did I say TV? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Octobot. I'm sorry, Octobot. I didn't mean to say that. It has a nice ring to it. It kind of does, actually. Oh, hello, Kale. How are you doing? How you doing? Oh, Caleb. I'm sorry. I think your name's actually Caleb. Sorry if I'm pronounced that. Octobot, please do not sit out just because you didn't get your weapon. Please play because we're kind of on even terms. Here. There's no disconnect, so there's no need to sit out. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I decided to get a little adventurous today with my makeup, so that was fun. Which is why I have a heart on my cheek. Caleb Robinson, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. Thank you so much. If you want my friend code to come play Splatoon 2 with us, all you have to do is type !FC in chat. Again, that's !FC in the chat. And you'll be able to come play with us. If you don't want to play with us, though, it's perfectly fine, and you don't have to. There's lots of other ways to interact with the stream, like forcing me to do weapons that you absolutely love or absolutely hate to see me suffer. You can force me to drink water. You can ban maps. You can request colors during the Turf Forge section, and so much more. So yes, welcome to the Octo family. Yeah, Hydra's still banned, unfortunately, because I'm still sick of the Hydras. Yeah, I'll get over it eventually. I promise. It's just I'm trying to make it something like weapons don't get red crested every single day, every single time. And yeah. Let's go. I also don't know how to feel about that Hydra thing, to be honest with you guys. Because it could have some very negative implications from what I understand about it. And I don't know if that's actually just a movie reference or if that actually is referencing to something else. I've heard it reference something else before, but I don't know. So I'm kind of cautious about it. I'm just kind of expressing my concerns about it at this point. Hey, Darren the comedian, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. It's good to see you, Darian. How are you doing? How was your stream? Old Yoshi, thanks so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. Old Yoshi, if you want my friend code, you can do !FC in chat. Again, !FC in chat, and you'll get my friend code through Whispers. You just gotta redeem it. If you don't want to play with us, though, that's perfectly fine. There's lots of other ways to interact with the stream, should you choose to do so. And yeah. And Quickshot, thanks so much for the follow. I'll give you a spiel in a second, but there's something coming. Hype from Micah B! Go check them out, they are amazing. Micah B, thank you so much for the subscription. At 4 months for tier 1. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated, Micah B. Thanks so much for your support. I hope you enjoy all the benefits that come with being a subscriber, such as the emails, getting your points refunded, access to the sub-only channel on Discord, and so much more. So much more. I'm glad you guys like that song. That song's one of my favorites from the Octo expansion. I just had to put it into the stream somehow. Also, quick shot, if you want my friend code !FC in chat, again, that's !FC in chat, you'll be able to get my friend code through Whispers now that you're following, and yeah, you'll be able to jump in and join us. If you don't want to jump in and join us, that's perfectly fine. There's lots of other ways to interact with the stream, such as requesting weapons, banning maps, making Wormies and Vimos, and so much more. So yes, welcome everyone, welcome. Oh, that's okay. Ali, I hope your name is. Ali, I hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good night, Ali. Alright, let's get this on the road. We have 2 Air Slayer Weapon Wheel challenges. Let's go. Mistakable, here's a spin for you. Mistakable, you get Carbon Roller Deco. Mistakable, Carbon Roller Deco. There you go, Mistakable, use the Carbon Roller Deco. And Agent 8, here's a spin for you. Agent 8, you get Clear Dapple Doolies. There you go, Agent 8, use the Clear Dapple Doolies. Agent 8, you get the Clear Dapple Doolies. Alright. Yeah, how's your stream? How's your stream? I didn't see if Darian replied yet. Hi, King Snails, how you doing? How is friend? Friend is good. Friend is good. Yes, go check out Micah Bean. Go check out Darian. They are amazing. They are amazing. I love hanging out with them. They're great. Ooh, we got a friend request. Just keep in mind, I have a Nintendo Switch here. Well, I have many Nintendo Switches here. So I'll be able to accept your friend request off screen. I don't accept them on screen, but yes. Not with me right now. I have 3 with me right now. Well, that one over there is 4. But my other one's out in the living room. I can't bring it in here with me. 5 Nintendo Switches, 5 whole Nintendo. Okay, to be fair, 2 of them are. I am never grabbing it like that again. 2 of them are Nintendo Switch Lites. Only 3 of them are talkable. Okay, I get it's a lot. I get that. But I love Nintendo Switch, so. It's like what I said on TikTok. Yes, I do have a TikTok. I am kind of posting there every once in a while when I see something I want to react to. It's like what my mom told me when I was a kid. Being an adult means you're just a kid with money. You're just a big kid with money. So, yeah. Darian left to get food? Oh, that's okay. Hopefully Darian has the yummy food. Hopefully Darian has the yummiest food. You don't want to afford another one? Oh gosh. Yeah, I hope I didn't ruin that one, actually. This one's dead, so I can't even check if it's okay. That sucks. No, I'm a kid with money. That's what particularly my mom always told me. I believe her point actually was that if you buy something, no adult can truly judge you for it because of the fact that you're an adult. They shouldn't be judging you for it. Okay, so it still turns out. Imagine having money. Okay, the screen's not broken on that one. There you go. Put on a small table next to me. Ooh, okay, that's good. I just want to make sure that thing didn't get broken. Is that the channel's full name? Sippy? Hey, I worked a very harsh job in order to afford this, so yeah, I can imagine. Honestly, as long as you work hard, like jobs suck. Some jobs suck. I had a job that sucked for a long time, but I enjoyed it. It sucked, but I enjoyed it. You're able to work for anything, so don't think of it. If you get a sucky job, don't think of it as you're working a sucky job. Think of it as you're working towards something you like. That's. Now I can see why I just stay in jobs all the time. I don't view them as like, this job kind of sucks. I should get out of it. I view it as, I want this. I'm gonna work my way to get this. Is it really that much of a flex? Is it really that much of a flex? Alright, let's see, who got Aerslayer's weapon wheel? Octobot, here's a spin for you. Octobot, you get Dark Tenta Dualies. So, Octobot, Dark Tentra Dualies. There you go, Octobot. There you go. And Agent 8, here's a spin for you. Carbon Roller Deco. So, Agent 8, I hope you enjoyed the Carbon Roller Deco. There you go, Agent 8. Carbon Roller Deco. There you go. Oh, whoop. Why is that going on? What just happened here? Okay, that's weird. Okay, hopefully everything's fine. Hopefully everything's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you all got. I'll be spectating. I don't know. At this point, I think adulthood should be... This is one thing I never liked about people's perception of adulthood, and this is no criticism for anyone who has this perception of adulthood. More so like how popular this conception is. Adulthood should always be taken as I get to do what I want and nobody can stop me. Which is both good and bad, mind you. When I lived out on my own for the very first time, I had ice cream for dinner every single night, made myself sick. So I haven't done that since. But yeah, it's realistically nobody can judge you, so like, okay, no, you're stuck. Why are you stuck? Please, oh, you're stuck on the yarn I was using. Okay. Wow, okay, I want to do that too. Like these Figma characters. Realistically, nobody knows that I have them. So nobody can judge me for having them, so what's the harm that's gonna do? I haven't posted you in a long time, and it kind of shows. I love you. I love that Pigma character, it's so cute. Yeah, it's like things like that. You can actually just be a person, as I like to refer to as, oddly enough. And honestly, this has come from a person that had a terrible school life when I was a kid. I hated school when I was a kid due to so many factors. Hey, gets better. It really does. Be your true self. Oh gosh. I'll be honest with you. When I presented the face cam stream, like, okay, so if you're new here, when I reached 1,000 followers, which was like 500 followers ago at this point, that was back in August, I think it was. I jokingly suggested to Milklu that I should do a face reveal stream because I thought it would be funny to do it. I didn't actually think Milklu would think it was a good idea. And that kind of got me into wearing makeup as a whole and all this other kind of stuff that I wasn't really into when I was a kid. Purely because of the pressures behind it. When I was a kid, I don't know if it's still this way now for kids. But when I was a kid, wearing makeup had to be one particular way, or else everyone made fun of you for it. And now it's like, you can wear the weirdest colors you want together, nobody really judges you for it. So yeah, it got me into makeup. I started actually having fun with makeup for the first time, which is a good thing. I've wanted to do makeup for the longest time, but it was a lot of pressure to get into it. H&A, what are you doing? Okay, seems cool. GG, GG. But yes. Actually, my original 1K special was supposed to be... What was it supposed to be originally? It wasn't FNAF. Was it? Wait, what was... Because I had a completely different plan for the 1K special back then. What was it? Oh, Fortnite. Yes, I was gonna play Fortnite. There we go. Have a good night, Felipe. Hopefully you get a lot of sleep. Hopefully you get a nice amount of sleep. All right, Agent 8, here's a spin for you. Agent 8, you get Kenza L3 Nose. So Agent 8, use the Kenza L3 Nose. There you go. Yeah, it was supposed to be Fortnite. Then I moved it to 900 followers, I think it was. And then for the 1K followers, I opened up Pokemon cards. Which, fun fact, I still have not opened up all the Pokemon cards. These Rebel Clashes, they're from the 1K special. These are cards that I've never opened from the 1K special. We had a ridiculous amount of cards. Octobot, I will spin for you next round. Octobot, I'll spin for you next round. Good night, Felipe. Have a good night. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Yogi Colors? We'll do Yogi Colors next round. No problem. Would you guys want another Fortnite stream? Because I don't know. Perhaps. Okay, we did get Victory Royale when we did the first time. I think it was. The thing is, the Fortnite game is so long, I think we only got one into it. I mean, I'm not against doing Fortnite, to be honest. I don't like the game, but I'll do it for stream purely because I think it's fun to do it for stream. Because I get to play with people. I enjoy playing with people. I'll play any game to play with people. Well, as long as the game family friendly. So yeah, I may not like Fortnite as a game, but I'll still play it. Purely because I get to play with you guys. Also, who was on Twitter? Who was on Twitter that pointed out how behind my updates were for Fortnite? That was hilarious. Let's go. I'm not bashing anyone who plays Fortnite, by the way. If you like Fortnite, you should 100% enjoy it without worry. I'm not gonna judge you for liking it. I just personally don't like it. Bada bing, bada boom. Imagine having Twitter. Yep. I have the twits. I also have Instagram too, which I don't use as much as I should. But it's fun as long as you don't follow anyone. Follow my Twitter. Lately, all I've been doing is posting about my streams and books. Follow me on Twitter. I don't have a command for that, but you should follow me on Twitter. Actually, do I have a Twitter command? I don't remember. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's understandable, Aunt. That's understandable. There we go. No. I guess yes. I guess that's a yes. GG. So yeah, let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. GG everyone, GG. By the way, I think I should mention, is he a different capture card now? So there might be some differences while I work out the kinks of this capture card. So yeah, please be patient with me. Octobot, there's 2 spots left for people to join in. Plus, we're going to be doing like 2 more battles before we move on to rank, so yeah, there's plenty of space for people to join in if they want to. Alright, it's time for Agent 8 to get their spin. Actually, I'll refund your points if you're gonna go off the bot, because you didn't get your spin last time. Agent 8, here's a spin for you. Agent 8, you get Kenza L3 Nozzle Nose. Agent 8, use the Kenza L3 Nozzle Nose. There you go, Agent 8. I'll be honest, I have a hard time posting to Instagram. I never know what to post to Instagram because everything I see on Instagram is just kind of blur. One is the refund ban. It's been banned for 14 days, so based on a 30-day period, probably 16 more days. No, I had to throw them out, unfortunately. If you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, let me pull up a picture of it after. I'll pull it up after. I had a little while ago, we were doing like a thing with Peter Fries. There's this place called Peter's where I live that is very famous for the milkshakes, and I was showing off their french fries. The base is as big as this. That's the base. You're probably thinking the base of what? The bag for the french fries. And no, I'm not saying the bag that held the burger and the french fries and the milkshake. Just the bag that held the french fries. They were big and they were good, but I wasn't able to finish them all before they went bad, so I had to throw them out. It's a ridiculous amount of fries, and if you want to know what, that's the small. That's the small size. They have a size that's bigger than that, called the family size. I think that was a detail I left out on my Peter stream, is that was a small size. Yep. Welcome to Peter's, where we make them big. Funny story about my family. They fast related? Nice, Inkly, nice. Funny story about my family and I when we first went to Peter's. It was the very first time. We were here, we were visiting family, and they recommended we go to Peter's. So we went to Peter's, we got our milkshakes. And we were like, we want 4 family size fries. Because my family really likes french fries. So it was like 1 for each of us, we thought. We thought we were going to get the extra large fries that you get from McDonald's. The cashier's like, you don't want 4. Maybe 2, but you don't want 4 family size fries. And we're like, no, we do. And they're like, no, you don't. And the cashier tried to talk us out of it. She really tried. It came to the point where the cashier was like, fine, I'll give you the family size fries as you want, but don't say I didn't warn you. And we're like, please. So we drive up because Peter's is a drive-in. We drive up to the window. We get our milkshakes. We're like, oh, these are pretty big milkshakes. These are good. And then we get handed one box. A box. I think it was my dad that opened up the box and they're like, hey, all the fries are loose in there. It's like, oh yeah, that's one family size of fries. That whole box, which the boxes are huge, by the way, is one family size of fries. And that's when we know. That's when we knew. Yeah, we messed up. We messed up big time. Big time. Let's do one more battle in Turf Wars and then we're going to be moving on to rank. So, if you're unfamiliar, we're going to be shutting down this lobby, making a new one, and going into rank. Oh yeah, I forgot to do Yogi colors. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Yogi colors. GG. Agent 8, here's a spin for you and I serves weapon wheel. Agent 8, you get Gula Dooley Decos. So, Agent 8, Gula Dooley Decos. Agent 8, Gula Dooley Decos. Give them to me, I would eat them. Oh gosh, it's a lot of fries. It's a lot of French fries. Let me see if I can get a picture up real quick for you guys. My Twitter profile. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Okay, there we go. So just for reference, here's my Nintendo Switch sitting down here. And you can tell how big it is. You can tell how big it is. Yep. It's huge. And the bake's not microwavable, so. My question is, why are they so large? I wonder if there's ever been a story about that. Dinner has been acquired and finished. Ooh, nice. Hopefully it was good, King Snails. Hopefully it was good. The Bunker Games, this is our last round of Turf Wars, and then we'll be moving on to Ranked, and it's my favorite stage. Let's go. It says do not microwave because they know you're eating some later. Yes. Very true. Very true. Alright, let's go. I can't waste 2 bombs there, but that's okay. Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can microwave the French fries. You just can't microwave like the actual bag that it came in. Go up. I made a terrible Yoshi sound. I'm sorry. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? I don't have a microwave, actually. Dude, in the past 2 apartments, I've got given microwaves for free. They're like, you can just keep the microwave. We don't care about it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I've never had to buy a microwave, but I also never used a microwave. So I'm kind of like, well, this is pointless. I like avoiding using the microwave whenever I can. And whenever I don't need to use the microwave, I typically am using the kettle. Just keep in mind, the next round we're doing ranked. So if you want to join in, wait for the ranked room to be open. This is our last round in turf. There we go. I put beans in the microwave, but if I don't have to, I'll use the kettle. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is definitely not what I said, but thank you, Takia, for making me into a member who misheard lyrics. Oh no! No! Well, that sucks. Probably. Fun fact, for the longest time, I didn't know how probably was spelled. How you doing, Michelle, by the way? How you doing? Because I don't think I asked you yet. How you doing, Michelle? Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GG, everyone. GG, GG. GG, everyone. GG, GG. Alright, let's jump out of this and do some, let's do some ranked matches. Let's go. Let's do some ranked matches. I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. I hope that things are getting better. Yep, that's gonna be reset. Yeah, so if you don't know how this works, in case you're new, I always reset the lobby whenever we move on to ranked. So then there's a different code, so then anyone who only wants to partake in ranked doesn't have to just jump out of the lobby awkwardly. So I'll break the lobby. Yeah, if you want to join in, it's now ranked. We're going to be starting off with Rainmaker. I feel like today was being mean to a lot of people, honestly. Reminder of the map star band: Sheldendorf, Reef, Kelp Dome, the Battleship, Camp Triggerfish, and Mako Mart. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. I really am sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, Michelle. I hope you feel better. Honestly, I feel like I spent a lot of today choosing pointless things. I don't know why, but I was being experimentative with my makeup, which is why I have a heart on my cheek, if you're wondering. I don't typically do this, but I have like this weird glitter gel thing in my, I don't know if Asian A needs to be separated from anyone in here. Alright, I'll at least leave that. But yeah, so... yeah, I was experimenting with my makeup today because I wanted to try this gel stuff, but... I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not, honestly. Michelle, here's a spin for you. Michelle, you get... Custom Explasher! There you go, Michelle. Use the Custom Explasher. There you go, Michelle. Enjoy the Custom Explasher. It's actually funny. The Will's giving away a lot of the Kenza L3 nulls today. Ooh, Michelle, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. I tried to get my mom into the TV shows I watch. However, my TV show of choice right now is Criminal Minds, and I don't think she'd like that. I would actually think, I actually think she'd hate Criminal Minds if she watched it. By the way, don't watch Criminal Minds if you like, young. It's clearly not a young show. Attack on Titan was a risky one to get parents into. Same with Food Wars. I've yet to watch Food Wars, but from what I've seen of it, I'm just like, yeah, that would be a questionable one to get people into. Okay, Food Wars is just no. Oh gosh, I've seen some screenshots from Food Wars that made me really question it, to be honest with you. Really made me question it. I haven't watched it, but yeah. There's several animes I look at, I'm just like, I would never show my mom this. Purely for the fact that I think if she ever thought that I watched it, she would be horrified. Aw, that's really cute, Michelle. That's really cute. Food Wars kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know if it's my mom's type of humor though, that's the thing. I do think Food Wars, it seems well written and well made. Oh gosh, and oh gosh. I'm trying to remember what other professional shows that I get into. I was gonna say House MD because I watched a lot of House MD when I was a kid. Food fight pinball. Yeah. Yeah. No, House MD isn't an anime. Oh, there was this one anime that I watched when I was a kid. It was a short run anime. But it was basically about this girl who laid eggs that hatched into like these small little fairy people that were like aspects of her actual personality. I'm just like watching it. I'm just like, And then she did like some magic tricks with them. She could become like a superhero with them. I'm just like, Interesting show. Interesting show. I've never been able to find that show ever since then. GG everyone. GG. GG. Yeah, I haven't been able to find that show since I originally watched it, unfortunately. Which is too bad because it was actually a really good show. Alright, it's time for Splat Zones. Let's go. Anime in general is, I feel like, something you have to get used to. Michelle, you want to spell on Slayer's weapon wheel? Michelle, you get 98 Galdeco. Michelle, use the 98 Galdeco. There you go, Michelle. 98 Galdeco. Oh, 96. 96. Whoops. 96. To trap his leg. Yeah, a lot of to trap legs. I don't understand why though. I really don't get it. 96 gal. There you go. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. I distinctly remember I asked my dad once what Back to the Future was, because at that point I was like in middle school and I've never seen it before. You know what my dad does? Buys it on iTunes and makes me watch the entire trilogies of movies. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Oh. Yeah, because my dad really liked that movie. I had to sit through all 3 of the movies. I'm just like, huh. Well, this was fun. That's one thing I definitely do miss. Is movies with my parents. More so my dad. Movies with my dad. I've been able to do that in like forever, dude. Also, we're being obliterated here. Jeez, what's going on, Team Grape? Why are we being defeated by Team Purple Grape? Purple Grapes are not good. GG, everyone. GG, GG, GG. KO bonus. Apparently, Purple Grapes just won the Rainmaker match. Oh, Snails, you think that that's the ultimate team? Alright then. Air Slayer's ranked. Air Slayer's ranked. I'm kidding around with you, Snails. Michelle, here's a spin for you. Michelle, you get Luna Blast and Neo. Michelle, you get Luna Blast and Neo. There you go, Michelle. Luna Blast and Neo. Orange grapes? What are orange grapes? What are orange grapes? You weren't even born when Back to the Future came out. It's old. Yeah, it is old, but it's a good movie. It is a good movie. Let's go, let's go, let's see what everyone's got. Ooh, me too, Air Slayer, me too. Solo queue tonight. It's solo queue tonight, we're doing Rainmaker. This is gonna be so exciting. And on. I'll use... Why did I do that? Why? Salty that the first thing I did in Rainmate and Tower Control is jump straight into the water. Why was the first thing I did in this mode is to jump straight into the water? Thanks for the reminder, Air Slayer. Well, that didn't go well for anyone, now did it? GG, Peachy. GG, GG. Okay, can I talk about the B button for a quick second? The B button does not seem that important in this game. But the B button is what makes you jump, right? If you played the first game, you understand my pain when transferring over to the second game. Because in the first game, the jump button, it was X. It was X. Now X does that. I probably shouldn't be doing that so fast, but... So when I did the test fire and the Splatfest, the very first Splatfest, if you remember that, the entire time when I meant to jump over gaps, my character just runs straight to the gap, throw the map in her face, and then... I'm just like, that was useful. That was very useful. I'm like being over dramatic, but seriously, it was annoying. It was really annoying because it was like, you want to jump these gaps, all you do is jump to the map instead. And it took me a long time to learn that B was the jump button. I think for a little while I trained in Breath of the Wild, which did not help. You know, gamers complain. Sorry, Melaclew. What on earth did you just send me? Oh wait, Melaclew just DM'd me. I have Melaclew's DMs open, so then like, if something happens, she can send me a DM real quick. Cause I can notice her DMs a little bit faster than I do chat sometimes. Milkwood just sent me a DM that said, I remember when I was 11, I told my mom I wanted to join a gang. She said, you're staying home to watch The Godfather. After we watched Godfather, she said, okay, so what did you learn today? I said to my mom, I don't want to join a gang anymore. I'm going to join the mafia. I'm just like, that plan really backfired apparently. Mahi Mahi was a lot of fun. Mahi Mahi was a blast. Be a gangster. Apparently Milkwood wants to be a gangster. No, that's not my story. Hello, OG man, how are you doing? That's not my story, that's Milkwood's story. Milkwood's the one that wants to join the mafia. Trish, just so you know, that's not me being serious. Milkwood's just telling a silly story. GG everyone, GG, GG. Good job, good job. Clean around the tower. Clean around the tower. Clean around the tower. The time is getting smaller. Woo, booyah, booyah, and we all fall off. There we go, that works. Clean around the tower. Time is getting smaller. Booyah, booyah, and we all fall off. There we go. I Splatoonized! Rain around the rose! I made a Splatoon related Somehow. Don't ask me how. Michelle, this has been for you. Michelle, you get... Slashing Machine Neo! Michelle, enjoy the Slashing Machine Neo! That goes out to Michelle! Slashing Machine Neo. Loki the Musician? I try. I'm not really that musical, to be honest. I'm more of a literature person. I say I'm a literature person, but the closest book to me is Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah. Are there any other books that are close to me? I guess the Legend of Zelda book that my manga is sitting on is closer, but still. Can't easily access that one. Alright, let's go. Let's see what everyone's got. See what everyone's got. Alright, let's see what everyone's got here. Fun fact. I severely misunderstood what the Mafia was when I was a kid. When I say severely misunderstood, I mean severely misunderstood. For some weird reason, I thought the Mafia was just a group of old ladies knitting. Please don't ask me how I ever thought that the Mafia was just a bunch of old ladies knitting. I don't know how. I don't know what on earth made me think that. I still can't, I don't remember what made me think that. That's the thing though. That's the thing. I don't remember what made me think that, so I'm like, I have to believe that there's a logical reason as to why I used to think that as a kid, right? Right? I'm just like, there has to be a reason why. I just don't remember it. Cool name for the knitting ladies, yes. I don't know why I thought that was the Mafia. I can't explain it. It's like, okay, there has to be a logical reason why I thought that. Maybe like a joke I heard when I was a kid that made the Mafia seem like it was that, but it wasn't. But I don't know. There's no logic to feel Loki. That is actually a good point. Is there any logic to what I thought as a kid? I also distinctly remember there was a time in my life where I used to think that butter was made out of butterflies. Because, you know, butter and then flies? Butterflies? It took me going to a farm and seeing them milk the cows to finally make me understand that no, that is not how butter is made. They don't take a bunch of bugs and compress them. That somehow makes them into butter. Oh, I thought it was really good, but apparently not. Actually, speaking of that farm, that same farm. Okay, so my mom was always very blunt with me when I was a kid. What do you think about the flies? I literally thought they were called butterflies because they were what made butter, and it flies. So it isn't that illogical? Like butterflies, they do fly, right? So I thought they made butter and they flew. There you go, butterfly. I realize, yes, I was an idiot when I was a kid. Let's not bring logic into this. No, but I mentioned that it took a farm trip for me to learn, that's not how butter was made. Here's a fact. My mom was also very open with my family about, like, the consequences of eating raw meat and all that kind of stuff. I can't believe it's not butter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, like, my mom would always have, like, raw chicken in his fridge. She was gonna make chicken. And, like, nobody ever touched it because it was, like, it was raw chicken. Nobody touched the raw chicken. And she told me at one point in my life, don't touch the raw chicken because then you might get salmonella. Now, I misunderstood what salmonella was. For some weird reason, I can't believe it's not butter free. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Anyway, so salmonella. Salmonella is an illness they can get from eating raw chicken, right? I thought, or raw eggs, yeah. I misunderstood it. I thought salmonella was a breed of chicken. That if you ate raw chicken, it would come and peck your eyes out. I don't know why I thought that. So for a lot of my childhood, I thought that was what salmonella was. So when I went to the farm, where I learned that butter is not made of butterflies, I also learned that there's no such thing as a salmonella chicken by asking the farmer which breed of chicken has a salmonella, because I'm not supposed to go near them. And the farmer explained to me. Michelle, here's a spin for you. Bob Lobber Deco. Michelle, there you go. Bob Lobber Deco. Michelle, I hope you enjoyed the Bob Lobber Deco. I originally thought salmonella was a type of salmon. At least that was logical. At least that was logical. I can imagine Agent 8's reactions to these stories. Now, I kind of hope my mom's not listening to these stories, because I bet you my mom would just be face palming. Like, I think at this point, my mom's like palm would be permanently stuck to her forehead with how much she's been face palming. Bob Lobber Deco. There you go. The odds of being stalked by mom are low, but never zero. Oh gosh. I seriously wonder sometimes how I got honor roll when I was a kid. Considering the stories that I have of my childhood and misconceptions I had as a child. Like, that's the funny part of it too. I'm genuinely a smart person. I'm just not logical. Should I stay or should I go? Is that a song? Isn't that a song? Because no, the song that I was thinking of was incorrect. I was thinking of Cotton Eye Joe. But isn't that Should I Stay, Should I Go a song? GG, Michelle. GG, GG. Wow, Ant. Wow. Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar. What song is that? You know, I was thinking of Cotton Eye Joe. If it wasn't, how does it go? If it was for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That's a pretty good Cotton Eye Joe joke that I heard a while ago. I don't know if anyone would be interested in hearing me say a Cotton Eye Joe joke, but it was a joke that I heard a while ago. I thought it was funny. Let me see here. Okay, here's a joke. And again, I need to reiterate, this is just a joke. This isn't me actually saying anything about my real life. Yeah, this is a joke. At one point in my life, I lived with my girlfriend and a roommate. My roommate was named Joe, and my roommate was named Angela. I was engaged to Angela, and we were getting ready to be married. When Joe had an unfortunate accident that caused his eye to actually need to be removed. For the longest time, his eyes was, instead of his left eye, he had cotton in his eye. So while he was recovering, Angela and Joe got really close and one day ran off together. They left me a note saying that Angela fell in love with Joe and didn't feel right about marrying me. So she wanted to go be with Joe. And all I can think about is, if it wasn't for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? It's the stupidest punchline in history. But I love it. I absolutely love it. No, leave me alone. It's one of those long form jokes where you need to actually like have the attention span in order to listen to it and to tell it. I think every time I tell it, I butcher it a little bit, but it still makes me laugh. One of those stupid jokes that always make me smile. There was no catch to the story. That was it. The guy just sits there and wonders, where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? This was posted on a video on YouTube. That big spider in my room is now named Cotton Eye Joe because I wanted to know two things. Where did you come from and where did you go? There we go. Ouch. Ouch. You know, we're not gonna let you win that easily. GG, GG. Not bad, everyone. Not bad, not bad. I like those TikTok videos now that I'm thinking of it. GG, everyone. GG, GG. Good job, good job. Alright, it's time for Splat Zones. I'll go on spectate for this round. Alright, Michelle, you want to spell an Slayer's weapon wheel? Michelle, you get Hydra Splat Lane. Michelle, use the Hydra Splat Lane. There you go, Michelle. Hydra Splat Lane. There you go. Hi, Aunt. How you doing? ask the question, to people who say that old games are bad inherently because they are bad, I always have to ask the question, does that mean the older someone is, the more evil they get? Because if something old is bad, then somebody who's lived a lot of life must automatically be evil, right? There you go. Oh, you heard that one? I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry. I want to make sure you get your spin, so I was like, oh, Michelle didn't hear that one. I should tell her what it is. Rubbing a bit of salt in the wound. A bit of salt in the wound. All right, Michelle, let's see what you got. Indeed, that is a take or leave it. I mean, Michelle, again, you don't technically have to do any of the spins if you don't want to. You are currently a subscriber, so you do get your points back if you do the spin. And if you really don't like it, you can just, like, do whatever weapon you want. Alright, Mistake, but let's see what you got. No, not gonna lie, I kind of want to get Just Dance again. Just so that I can, like, do the silly dances that they always make you do. I won't stream it because of the fact that, yeah, that can get you banned on Twitch. I kind of just want to get Just Dance again because I think it's, like, really silly and really fun. Alright, let's go. So far, Seafoam Green is actually in the lead, while Orange is a little bit behind, just slightly. Just so ever much slightly. Wait, Just Dance was a thing in 85? Wait, what? Wow, then series is a lot older than I thought. Uh-oh. 3 point. You'll be able to get the 3 points. GG, Dusty. GG. GG, everyone. GG. Not bad. Not bad at all. GG, everyone. GG. GG. I just have to check something real quick here. Alright. Time for tower control. It's thinkable, you have to go on spectate. Let's go. By the way, in about 20 minutes, I will be moving on to solo queue ranked. So yeah, I'll be doing some solo queue ranked. I will not be taking any weapon requests while doing solo queue because I don't want to mess up my rank purely because I get a bad weapon. So Michelle, here's a spin for you. Michelle, you get Dark Tentra Dualies. So Michelle, Dark Tentra Dualies. There you go, Michelle, Dark Tentra Dualies. But Tri-Slash needs to be in Splatoon 3. Mistakable. Tri-Slash needs to be in Splatoon 3. It's iconic. Hello, it's me. How you doing? How are you doing? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is such an interesting game. I highly recommend anyone who play it. However, it is a team fatigue game, so keep that in mind. Actually, I think they should add more Tri-Sloshers. Add more Tri-Sloshers. Add all the Tri-Sloshers. Add them all. Ooh, that means that game's 11 years old now. Or no, 12. 12 this year. Wow. That's quite a while ago. Add 6 Tri-Sloshers, Nintendo. Don't be cowards. Add 6. I'm kidding with you. I'm kidding with you guys. I'm just kidding around, honestly. Oh, we lost the lead. No, no. How did I miss? How did I miss? Seriously, I missed? Oh well. On we go. Yep. What maps are going to be in rotation next round? Does anyone know for Rainmaker? I actually did not check. Fair mistakable. I mean, at the end of the day, all this is like preference of how you play. There's no really extremely bad weapon. There's no extremely good weapon. There's just weapons that fit in with the playstyle a lot better than others. So yeah. Hashtag love all the weapons. Albacore Hotel and Piranha Pit Rainmaker. I could deal with Piranha Pit Rainmaker. But Albacore Hotel? I don't know if I have an S in Rainmaker. I'll be honest with you. I think I only have an S in Splat Zones and Tower Control. I think those are the only two I have S rank in. GG. Yeah, I also agree with Dusty. Each weapon just should have at least 3 kits so that people can try them out. That is very true. Hello, I live vicariously. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, it's time for Clan Blitz. Peachy, you have to go and spectate. There you go. Yes, we're doing private battles for a little while longer. 16 minutes left. There you go. Michelle, here's a spin for you. Michelle, you get 96 Galdeco. Michelle, 96 Galdeco. There you go, Michelle. Peachy, can you please not do that? We don't really do that here. We don't really... Yeah, we don't really do like the aggressive callouts in chat. That can actually get you timed out or banned depending on how often you do it here in the stream. We don't really do that here because of the fact that it can make people really anxious. So please don't do that. Yes, you did. 96 Galdeco. 96 Galdeco. I live vicariously. Check your whispers. If you don't get something from Stream Elements, ask Milklu or one of the other bots to send it to you. Yeah, it's in your whispers. We do everything here through whispers. Then, like, yeah, I don't get bombarded with friend requests. Yeah, Peach, it's just something like this environment is welcoming to newcomers. Because, man, I do know how it feels to be to have people madly call out while trying to learn a game. Not fun. Ah, no, 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 no. Put the salt back into the ocean. Is my friends list full? Is it actually full? Okay, hang on. Let me delete a friend. Let me delete Milclu. Sorry, team. Sorry, I'm just busy deleting Milclu. Metal be out. Leak gaps. There we go, got friend request. Rare moves, and then like I don't get disconnected. Hang on a second. Sorry, team. I'm kind of sitting here doing nothing. So sorry, so sorry. I have to manage this. There you go. You should be good to go. I added you as a friend. There you go. You should be good now. Exclamation mark join if you want to get the passcodes to join into these lobbies. I should actually make it so an exclamation mark pass also works. I'm too lazy to. Nah, Milklu's still on my friends list. I wouldn't take Milklu off my friends list. I always joke about taking Milklu off, but I wouldn't actually do it. Exclamation mark join. Ouch. Ouch. There you go. You got it. You got it. You might have to reload the chatbot. Unfortunately, it's not a perfect system. You do have to occasionally reload the chatbot. So, yeah. Let's go. Good. No, every time I say good now, pass works. Nice, Milkwood, nice. You know, every single time I say nice now, all I can think about that one time where I kind of got caught up too much in the game. When somebody, so much so that when somebody told me that their online ran out, my first reaction was to go, very nice. I'm just like, I sat there for a moment and just was like, that's actually not very nice. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's been working for a while. Nice. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Oh no, it was the opposite team. I love to see it. I love to see when it's the opposite team. Because we can't claim these teams back as our colors, so I want to restrict the other team's side with them, so yeah, let's go. Let's go. Ouch. Rip. GG, GG. Not bad. bad, everyone. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's go back to Rainmaker. Alright, Space Blow, Agent 8, you two have to go on Spectate. Let's go. Michelle, here's a spin for you. Michelle, you get Sploosh-O-Matic 7. So Michelle, enjoy the Sploosh-O-Matic 7. There you go, Michelle. Sploosh-O-Matic 7. Sploosh-O-Matic 7. There we go. Oh, Michelle has no range. On Rainmaker too, eh? No, I have to check something real quick. Alright, okay. Everything's good. Hammer time! Stop! Hammer time! Ah yes, Blue 7 works great with me. Make along with the Kenza Octopus. Yep. Yep. If you haven't seen Airslayer's video about being Rainmaker yet, it's on the Discord. Alright, let's see what everyone's got. Let's see what y'all got. Time to make it rain. Yeah, let's go. Well, that didn't go well. I thought MPU affected your accuracy. I thought that's what it was. That was more so about your accuracy than anything. No! No! I was wondering why there were no clams. Oh gosh. Alright. GG everyone. GG, GG. Alright, one last round of ranked private battles, and I'm going to be doing ranked solo queue. I'm going to be doing Rainmaker solo queue. Let's do one more round of Splat Zones, and then I have to move on to solo queue. Nails, Dusty, you have to go and spectate. Let's go. And Michelle, here's a spin for you. Michelle, you get... Viewers, choice, first weapon I see in chat, go! Kenza Octobrush, let's go! Michelle, you have to use the Kenza Octobrush. There you go. There you go, Michelle. Kenza Octobrush. Now I think, Milkler, I think, AJ just has really good timing. Okay, have a good night, Peach. Have a good night. Kenza Octobrush or Inkbrush? Wow! Wow! The wheel didn't really give you much of a choice there! tonight. The wheel's really mean tonight. I wonder what I'll get. Dynamo, nice. Yeah, I know there's a poof. There's a poof. Mean wheel indeed. Mean wheel indeed. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're in control. There we go. Got Michelle. Whoops. Whoops. Got a Bane. Bye boom. I was expecting to get spawn capped there. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oof. Oof. GG, Agent GG, GG. Yes, I see my child, Ken's Octopus. Ken's Octopus is really cool, honestly. Honestly, it's really cool. Let's go. Ouch. Ouch. Jeez, they're getting really close to getting the lead again. Nice shot, Michelle. Nice shot, actually. Ah, shoot, we lost the lead. Lost the lead, guys. We lost the lead. And whoops. Hi, Mailman. How you doing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my friend. No problem at all. How you doing, Mailman? How you doing? Alright, that is gonna be it for private battles. Let's go into solo queue. It's now time to do some solo queue. Thank you, Slayer. Alright. I'm vibing. How are you? Doing good, doing good. We're just gonna wait for we're just gonna wait for the Rainmaker to get into rotation, and then we're gonna do some solo queues. Ooh, nice. Congratulations, I Live Vicariously. The modes are difficult. They are, they are. If you want to see my stats, I am S rank in 2 zones, Splat Zones and Tower Control, Rainmaker A, and Clan Blitz A-. So, yeah. Nice, Agent 8. Nice. Well, that's a lot of hours. How many hours did I play in Splatoon? I think the Switch is gonna die soon. Not good. 1,800 hours. I'm at 1,800 hours. So yeah, I do a lot of play on here. Hang on. Sorry, switching out the switches. Nice talking at nice. So I am A ranked right now. I could possibly get into A plus. But I'm not holding my breath for S rank tonight. Good night, Keen Snails. Good night. All right, let's see what we got. Somebody put I'm 7 now. I hope that isn't their actual age. Oh gosh. Hey Yuki, how you doing? How you doing, Yuki? All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoops. That didn't work. By the way, I will not be accepting weapon requests at this time while doing solo queue. Mostly because I just don't want to get stuck with like a really bad weapon that I'm really terrible with and risk my rank over it. Shoot. That's probably not a good idea. You tired, Yuki? I take it? I take it that you're tired? Uh-oh. Look out! Shoot. Alright, something you can do if you want to just break the Rainmaker barrier real quick, take your bomb special and just spam it. That makes it go a lot faster and a lot quicker than just shooting it. So yeah, that's something you can do. Inkler, are you talking about me? Ouch. Ouch. Let's see what else we got here. Maybe make a reset. Nope. No. That didn't work. That honestly did not go how was I expecting. I guess we got the lead, so that's not overly bad. As long as we keep the pressure on them to keep the lead, that'll be okay. But we also do have 2 minutes to go, and anything can happen in these 2 minutes. So I don't want to get my hopes up quite yet. Is there a way for me to get up there? Ooh, yes there is. No, I thought I got them. I thought I got them. Rip, Ant, rip. That kind of does suck. Good luck though, Ant. I know you can do it. Don't get discouraged just because of the names. All right. We got quite a bit of a lead on them, so as long as we keep it. No. No. Bad. You're not allowed to do that. I said no. No, no. Oh, shoot. I was trying to grab it. If I would have grabbed it, there was one of two ways I could have done it. I could have actually pushed, or I could have just chilled with it in a place where they couldn't get it. Hey, looks like I'm battling for this anyways. Nope. Nope. At least I pushed to a place. Dude, did somebody actually fall into the water there? I didn't realize it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, hold it. GG everyone, GG, GG. Not a bad match. Not a bad match at all. 8 splats? Wow. Wow. GG, GG, GG. Hang on a second. I just need to... Another on New Albacore Hotel. Alright, alright. Alright, let's go, let's go. Go. Nope, nope. No! Ran straight head first into getting splatted. Are you serious? No, no, no. No! No! Shoot! I feel you, Ant. They're not impossible, but they are difficult. They are difficult. You won? Congratulations! GG, my friend, GG. Alright. I should have stood back there. What can I do here? Okay, got them. Somehow. It's the Rainmaker's coming around. Okay, there we go. No! No! Shoot! Shoot! I didn't get a single one of them! I didn't get a single one of them! I mean, don't we all technically live on islands? It's just some islands are bigger than others. Now, some of these A ranks are actually really good, while other them are just getting splatted in the face. So I'm like, huh, interesting. Well, that didn't work. Okay, it's not X rank. Oh gosh, I can't imagine how it would be to go up against a Japanese lobby in X rank. Because they're notorious in all the other ranks as is. It's always interesting though. It's always interesting. You can always learn something. Come on, don't let them get the lead. Don't let them get the lead. Yes, there we go. There we go. Yes, I did do that on purpose to try and get the Rainmaker further away from our goal. Make it a bit more difficult. I don't think my team was ready for that, but I have to wonder if like people who see me do that get frustrated with me or think I'm really dumb for doing that, or if they realize it's a legitimate strategy. I always have to wonder. Let's go. Not screw pushing. We're just gonna sit here. I'm gonna try and protect the Rainmaker as much as I can. I failed. Oh, and he went and pushed. He went and pushed. Wow. Ballsy. No. Oh wait, they took Delon. They took Delon. They took Delon. Yes. Oh, jeez. That was way closer than it should have been. But but hey, RNG. RNG can be annoying. RNG can be really annoying. Well, splats, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. What is even the time bonus? Because I get it every single game, but I don't know what it is. Yuki, isn't that like a strategy everyone uses? Because I see people using me as a meat shield all the time. Meat shields. Meat shields. Alright, let's see what's going on here. On a pit, nice. But yeah, let's go everyone! Let's go! We can win this! We better win this, because then I get to A+ rank! Alright, let's see what's going on here. No, no, no! How I got Noah before Noah got me is a mystery to me. No, 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 no! Fair enough, fair enough. Shoot. Oh no, they're gonna get this. They're gonna get this big time. Reset. Reset. I don't care if it makes me look stupid. I honestly do think forcing a reset is much better than just letting the other team have it. I don't care if it makes me look stupid. It feels like it works better for me. I don't know, Asian 8. I don't know about that one. Ouch. Ouch. Well, that sucked. Where's your Rainmaker? Oh, you're down here. Oh, I see now. I see what you were doing, you sneaky little unfamily friendly word. Oh wait, somebody did poof on our team. Oh good, this game doesn't count. Okay, that's good. I've just always wondered because it's like, I wonder how many people actually do that during the games, or if it's like... Alright, let's go. Shoot. Oh, you sneaky little booger. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Booger. Booger. There we go, there we go. Well, that's a little thank you that you get. Ooh, almost had him too. Almost had him. Well, listen, Rainmaker, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Let's go. Ouch. Why? Why? Yeah, actually, I know we usually have like music playing in the background, but I'm gonna pause it and turn up the game volume a little bit. Because actually, that music is actually getting really distracting for me, so I want to be able to focus on these games. Ouch. That wasn't very much ouch. Nope. Nope. Oh wait, hang on, let me lower it down a little bit. There we go. GG, GG. GG, GG. Somebody did disconnect on our team. It looked like a legitimate disconnect, not rage quit too, so. Alright, GG, GG. Not bad at all. Let's go for another round, shall we? Oh great, we're in the same lobby as Eat God. Let's see how this goes. Make it rain, Prada Pit. Hey, Eat God's on my team. Mistakable, I don't break things. don't typically break things. That's not typically my game. I do. Oh. Rip. Brushed off by the Kenza Octobrush, please. No, that's one thing I'm fortunate about is that I am weak as a pile of sticks, so I can't break anything. So yeah. Did you actually guys see the Mario Odyssey controllers? That they were just like a blank controller. They weren't even special like this controller. And they came with a copy of Super Mario Odyssey. Let me see here. Oh. Usually I put my game down before I get to that point, if I'm being honest. Because I don't want to break anything. More often times than not, I'll scream before I get to that point, so. And if I'm screaming, I'm gonna put things down, because I'm just like, it's not worth screaming about stuff. I'm convinced that my lip touch is completely rubbed off at this point. Due to the fact that I keep pressing my lips together. Yeah, my lip tint might not be there anymore, but... I had them. No, I got crushed by the Donkey Kong stamp. I got crushed by the Donkey Kong stamp. There you go. No! You got John Cena by the stamp! I mean, yes. Logan got booped by Banhammer in the Squid Game. Also true. A Donkey Kong stamp. You know, in that Donkey Kong game, that really old Donkey Kong game, you could occasionally get a hammer, and you just like spun it around like a maniac. It was something like that. And you would just go boop, 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 and you would destroy everything away. Donkey Kong stamp. Michelle, did you... Like, that is what it is, though. Like, look. Look what... Did you see what they were doing? They were totally doing the exact same thing. That's like the Donkey Kong hammer does. I called it the Donkey Kong stamp. There we go. GG everyone. GG. GG everyone. GG. Well, you know, like Donkey Kong, like the arcade version of Donkey Kong had that hammer where you like snap down with it. Yeah, it does make sense. Alright, so ranked up to A+. I'm going to do a few more rounds. Typically, the rule with this thing is that I would stop playing once I ranked up or ranked down and go do something else, but I think we'll do something else. We'll stick to doing this for now. Alright. Can't believe you guys don't like my Donkey Kong stat comparison. It's brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it? Hang on. Are you saying that sarcastically talking it, or are you being serious? Oh, the Donkey Kong stamp. No. Depends on how you look at it. Oh, jeez. Come on, go up, go up, go up, go up. Yeah! Yeah, there we go. Good game, good game. Well, it's Zootopia. What do you mean it's Zootopia? Nice. 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 Just blacks, not bad. You could be anything, Loki. I want to be the sun. Well, excuse you too. Maybe keep it real. No, I kind of expected that whole thing of like, well, you can start by going like 90 billion. Is it 90 billion or 90 million? Something like that miles away from me. I expected that. As mean as that is, it would have been funny. It would have been funny. Alright. I can make you the sun. Know what? I think I'm gonna shoot a little bit lower. How about for right now we do Church Partner. GG, GG. Moon? Oh. Michelle! You know, when I woke up this morning, I didn't expect to read this sentence. I just have to throw her out into space and light her on fire. That's not what I expected today. That is honestly not what I expected today. That needs to be a quote, yes. Somebody please put that in Crow's channel on the Discord. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Hi Anthony, how you doing? I got splattered by pixie dust. Leave the salt in the ocean. Yeah, that should be a quote on the quote channel. You go away. You are not welcome here. Jump off the edge. Don't quote me on that one, please. an excuse for that one. That one was a, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Michelle, I kind of felt like more metaphorically. Oh shoot, if they get it, they're gonna get some points. If they get it, they're gonna get some points. If they get it, they're gonna get some points. Give it, 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 give it. Do not take it, do not take it. Ah. Yes, got pixie dust. How are y'all tonight? Good, good. Yes, I'm doing solo queue Rainmaker right now. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to rank up. I already did rank up tonight. I don't think I'm gonna rank up again, but I'm at least trying to get past the okay part before the end of the hour. And then we have to end stream, and actually we need to find someone to raid. Cause we are like, what? Oh yeah, we're like 28 minutes away from ending the stream. We need to go find someone to raid. Now when Pixie Dust is splatting me. Pixie Dust is mean. Pixie Dust is mean. Hello, Red Bullets, how you doing? Jeez. Jeez. That's the great thing about this stream. You can literally just come in, say cheese, not say any other words throughout the entire stream, and we're all cool with that. We encourage it, in fact. Have a good night, Red Bullets. Have a good night. Nice trade, Dan. Nice trade. No! No! Oh, come on. Somebody hold it for the last 7 seconds. Somebody hold it. Hold it. Just caress that Rainmaker. Maybe I should not have said the last line. GG, GG. Why? What did Dan have for gear? What did Dan have for gear? Dan was one of the people playing with me in this lobby. Apparently everyone's questioning their gear. Really? That does seem like really odd gear for a blaster. That does seem very odd, honestly. Why? 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 Ah, we have a fellow Neil lover on the other team. Nice. Prepare to die. No! How did I screw that up? How did I screw that up? Jeez. Oh, wow. How did I mess that up so badly? Okay, that just, I literally walked into that. Okay, I quite literally walked into that. No! No, no. Let's see what else is going on. No! Almost had a triple there. That's so close. Triple. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, that was a very good push, though. That was a very good push. Get rid of you. You got rid of me. Okay. GG, GG. I think everyone in the chat is still trying to figure out that Don guy's gear. No! Why didn't I just shoot? Why didn't I just shoot? Nope. Honestly, you've seen way worse, yes. Yeah, there's some like wild gear out there. A lot of it, I realize a lot of it is just like they do something random and that's about it. A lot of people don't really care for like the details of gears. Uh-oh. No! Yep, we were never gonna win that. Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot! Mellow. That wasn't very mellow of you to do, my friend. Wasn't very mellow of you to, slap me there. Well, neither was that, but, I mean, my name's not Mellow, so... Yeah, go, 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 go! Go, go! I'm still surprised how well that trick works! I'm actually kind of more surprised people don't use that bomb trick on the Rainmaker barrier. Unless there's like some rule against that I don't know about, but the game lets you do it, so... I realize it does seem extremely cheap to do that, but... Can we do a push here? Can we do a push? I saw someone over here. Where are they? Where are they? We've taken the lead! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Nice! Nice! Last minute lead! Last minute lead! Awesome! Awesome! Ooh, 15 splats. Not bad. Not bad at all. Should I do Ninja Squid with some speed up and then try to get pure MPU? As far as I know, pure MPU really doesn't help you that much because MPU can max out at a very early stage for most weapons. So I really wouldn't recommend getting pure MPU, but that also depends on what weapon you're getting. Alright, let's see if we can get to the OK bar. Once we get to the OK bar, I think we'll end the stream off there. What is the cap? Yeah, I think, isn't the cap very early on the splatter shot? Yeah, no, I don't think I would go for MPU on a splash shot. At least not pure MPU on a splash shot. Only about 2 chunks of MPU on a splash shot. That sounds like a good deal. That really does sound like a good deal. Let's go. Go! You can guys hear me clicking my tongue like that? Shoot. Shoot. Where'd you stop chasing my people? Dude, we're literally 5 points behind. Five points behind. Let's go. Cody, we lost the Rainmaker instantaneously? Oh, okay, whatever. Nope. Come on, come on. So I'm not reading chat too much. It seems like chat's just helping each other make armor or make gear. Which will look cool if that's the case. But yeah, so I'm not reading chat too much. I'm just working on my Rainmaker rank. Hey, hey, how long have you been here? Hey, back up there. Push a little more. Alright. Up here. Oh, okay. Can they get up to 10? With 1 minute and 40... Yeah, they can, but... We'll have to fight hard for this one. We'll have to fight ridiculously hard for this one. Nope. Nope. I was never gonna last the entire time anyway, so I had no choice but to push there. Pushing was my only option there. Nice. I'm staying back, my dudes. I'm staying back. Uh-oh. Can't go into the fray with this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Three? No! No! Lose the Rainmaker. Lose the Rainmaker. Bye. GG. GG. I like you guys' conversation about the bomb. That's great. That's great. Alright. Let's do one more game, and I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Let's do one last game, and then, yeah. Who should we raid tonight, guys? Who should we raid? Who's on? A lot of people are playing Splatoon right now. Alright. Find a pit. Treat us good. Treat us good. How did I mess that up again? Ouch. Ouch. Wait a minute, hang on. Sorry, I just had to make sure there's something there. GG, GG. Did a good push there, did a good push. Woo, alright, alright. Not bad at all. Bravo, bravo. GG, GG. I honestly do not know who to raid here. How about we raid Link Snipes, because they're playing Splatoon 2. Now let's go say hi to Link Snipes, because they're playing some Splatoon 2. But that's gonna be it for me for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Nice, halfway to S rank, yes. Assuming that I get there. Assuming that I get there. That would be interesting to know for sure if I can actually get there. Yep, there you go. Let's do some Link Snipes. Yes, I'm hoping I can get there. We'll see. No promises. I don't do promises. Yes, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. If you cannot donate to Black Lives Matter, you can click that stream to donate link, or yeah, stream to donate, or look up stream to donate on YouTube. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter for updates. Check out my Discord, I also update there. My YouTube channel, Songs I Love on Spotify. I hope you guys have a great day or night or wherever it's for you guys. I hope to see you all tomorrow.